What's poppin', family? Thanks for clicking on the video. In this one, I'm going to do a quick PowerPoint presentation showing you guys exactly what it's like to be an amateur trader and showing you guys that you're not alone if you're having shitty days, making mistakes, and showing you that just don't give up, reset, focus up, and at the end of the day, it'll all be okay. Hope you enjoy. All right, let's get into it. Third time's a charm. Pretty much, this is going to be a slideshow talking about the ups and downs of my day. It was definitely an emotional roller coaster, but I hope you guys can glean some gems from it and hopefully learn from my mistakes. This was the AM session. I actually recorded the live execution, but we're just going to do it this way. I saw the purge here, and I was seeing this as a short-term reversal. I saw some bearish order flow coming in, and so I just wanted to take advantage of that for a quick morning scalp, 5 points, easy peasy. Missed this entry here, and so I market ordered in somewhere here, just expecting this high to be okay. And I'm really working on letting trades hit my stop or target. You guys, you probably heard me say that. And so around this area, well, first of all, I was looking for it to hit targets before 9:30 equity open, or using the volatility, get a snap down and then get triggered out. We had 10 a.m. FOMC news or testify or something like that, and definitely got volatile in here. And if you look down here, it came to within 0.25 of my target. Admittedly, I was making coffee at this time because I needed my caffeine, and if it hit my stop loss or target, I would have been cool with it. And that's how I'm working through that challenge. But when I get back, it's around this time right here. I see how close it is, and I'm like, well, that fucking sucks. And then I see NQ popping off, and I'm pretty sure we're going to get stopped out. So I cut the trade for like -2 points. In the grand scheme of things, that management of the trade is decent. If I was here watching, would I have gotten out down here? I don't think so. I would have waited for another test, and it would have been the same outcome. But regardless of that, the grand scheme of things, this trade wasn't so bad. It's less than -1R. And that's what you get when you trade 10 a.m. red folder news. Excuse me. So, on the surface, everything looks calm and ready, vomit on the sweater. But no, I'm just kidding. This really irked me. But I was trying to ignore that emotion and that feeling because, like I just said, it's just one trade and it's less than -1R. Whatever. And so the moral of the story is I'm going to go to this next slide, and it's going to be super embarrassing for me. But this is how I need to internalize my mistakes. Hopefully you guys see this mistake and you guys will be able to put some rules in place for yourself so you don't do what I do. This is how the morning started. This is how the morning ended. And yeah, this is fucking embarrassing. Because this is just literally I lost control of myself, and this is a bad habit, and this is why you need a calm mind. You need to be emotionless. You need to if you can get into a state like this, you need to have rules in place as far as how many trades you can take. I've been getting so much better at reading price action that I removed that rule for myself, but this is what that prevents, right? And what's good? How good is that rule if you don't even listen to it anyways? But the trade was over here to the left. I take another trade, and I actually let this one hit my stop, right? So that's a win for me. That sounds contradictory, but following my rules, it's like if your thesis is bearish, let it play out. So I get stopped out for full. So now I'm like a little over -1R. We pump up here. I'm looking for a reversal up here. That's my thesis. But since I took this loss and it didn't hit my target in the morning, something inside of me paused. Like it stole my confidence. And so I shorted right here. And I had issues holding. I entered here. It's kind of fucking hard to see. And then I started choking my trades. Excuse me.
and I got stopped out here. I put my stop light right above this fucking candle. And then I switched my bias because I thought we were gonna maybe break these highs once more. And then it reverses, and then it goes in my original intended direction. And as you see here, I think I entered here, and I took like 1.5 points here or something. And then once I saw a dump, that adds to my... Oh, no, I actually took a good trade right here. It was like 4 points. But through all this chop right here, I've already put myself in the hole, like minus 2-3R. And then so this barely brought me back to like, I don't even remember, 1.5, minus 1.5R. And this is a good ass trade right here. So there's a lesson there. Save your capital for when the setup presents itself. I don't think there was any chance to really catch this move unless you had that sentiment over here. You know, it's not like you just short right here, but I was looking for this move. So even after that, I was still bummed about how much I fucking sucked up here in this chop. And then I'm trying to revenge trade, trying to get back to break even. I know I can trade. I know I can read this shit, is what I'm telling myself. But then it's just out of control. I'm not holding for where, you know, every 1 minute candle is spooking me. It's just a whole avalanche of bad emotions, revenge trading. And like once it was already lunchtime and I'm still trying to trade the chop, I see these big red candles. I'm trying to short here. I see these big red candles, short, aiming for these lows, just getting absolutely shredded. Then over here, I take a decent trade. I cut it short. I think after this, it tanked more. So it would have been a good trade over here too. And after all this, I don't remember my P&L, but I almost blew pretty much my 50K evals that I just got back a couple days ago, because those are on my trade copier trading extra risky with ES contracts. And then on my 25Ks, I mean, if each of these trades are going up 1 point and then I'm stopping out, you know, it's eating up my drawdown pretty much. And I keep talking about this shit, and maybe I'm bringing it into the fucking universe, but I was in shambles. I was down maybe 3R on my funded and all my evals, with the 50Ks being almost blown. And I see this. I take a picture of this, and I'm asking myself, what the fuck are you doing? And throughout all this, I keep telling myself, you need to stop. You need to stop. I didn't stop. You know? Look how many fucking trades there are. Does this look right to you guys? All you need is 1 or 2 trades a day to keep the job away. And I heard ICT, I heard a clip of him this morning actually, after this. And it said, are you going to risk your whole fucking career of trading, your whole account, your whole life, on one morning of trading? This is someone who's acting like it's the last fucking day to trade on the whole planet. This is someone who's addicted to action. This is not a professional trader, pretty much, unless you're like the high frequency type and you know what you're doing. That's not what I was intending here. So I want you guys, if you ever have this issue, or maybe you haven't run into this yet, or maybe that's not your personality, burn this into your fucking brain. This is not how it's supposed to look. And look at this price action. This is screaming at me. You know, if I'm going to take one trade, fine, because I see a break and mark structure. Hold it. If it breaks this high up here, then you get stopped out. Fine. You're not always going to be right. But this, chopped up. Take a good trade. Chopped up. Just trying to revenge trade. Like, a bunch of emotions came over me, and I fucking lost it. Right? And I was lucky to be at only minus 3R. With that being said, after this, you know, I took a step back. I went to the gym. I listened to some inspirational stuff, motivational stuff, things that get you through hard times. Whatever, you know, you guys lean on is for you. But in times of adversity, I almost said diversity. In times of adversity, in times of struggle, when you're in the dark and your spirit's broken, that's when your true character gets tested Who are you when shit gets fucked up? Who are you when you fuck up bad? And to me, I'm someone who's going to bounce back. I'm someone who is stronger than that. I'm someone who has to prove it wrong. You know what I'm saying? So this is how the AM lunch session ended. And I'm going to go to the next slide now. And this is the first trade I took in the PM session. It was my setup. It happened where I expected it to happen. I didn't hesitate to take it, no matter how much I fucked up in the morning. It was clean. Obviously, I didn't let it hit target. This thing blew all the way to a way higher time frame target. My target was 7 points, I believe, and I took it at 4.75, 5 points, because to me, I need that confidence booster. I need that win, proving to myself that I can win. And so I took off at, right under 5 points. Also, the day, was absolutely fucking me. So great trade, though. I was reading price action. The trade had everything I was looking for, and I didn't hesitate. This trade took me back to minus 1.5 or 1R, something like that. And was a huge confidence booster for me. And this is, if you guys are taking loss after loss after loss, this is what you need. You need to step back. You need to analyze top down again. Ask yourself, what is my setup? What do I need to do? And wait for it. And then if it shows up, take it. Because if you're hesitating, it's going to even lower your confidence even more. If you have an edge, you need to take it every time. And that's what I did. So right here, I'm asking myself, perfect. Do I need to stop? It would be a perfect time to stop. I would gladly stop. So I just taper it after this. And to, I guess, the climax of the story is I was tape reading and I saw another setup. My setup. What I'm looking for. I did hesitate. I wanted double assurance. Because if I lost this next trade and I got back to where red I was before the last confidence booster, I would have been, excuse me, I would have been crushed. And my wife told me to log off too, because I asked her, I said, should I log off or should I stay on? She told me to log off. And obviously, I stayed on. But I waited patiently. I didn't sit in the fucking chop trying to get every fucking move. I waited, and then I saw something that potentially could go my way, saw my edge, and I took a trade. Entered here, and I took another 4 points. And it's a good thing, too, because this shit turned right around, and this shit went right back up, but I don't have the picture for that. And, I forgot to put a conclusion slide. But, anyways, this is how the day ended up. These top two are my 50K evals. They're minus 1,000 because they're so aggressive, right? That shit's still close to blowing up just because it's trailing drawdown, right? These are my two funded, and these are my two 25K evals. These were all minus 350. All those 50 fucking trades I took wiped out with two good trades. The moral of the story is, wait for your setup. You don't have to keep trading. Just wait. There's another opportunity an hour or two away, and if not, even tomorrow, and if not, even the next week. There's nothing wrong with waiting. If that's your model. If you're a fucking hyper scalper, that's cool too. But I am ecstatic to be this close to break even. This is minus 2.5R or something. This is, I'm doing 2E. Like this is manageable. Tomorrow if I get a 2R trade, I'm green on the week. I've had 3 red days in a row now, but the past couple days have been like minus 40 or something, you know, so manageable losses. I cannot manage minus 350 and minus 1000, but this I can manage. And so don't focus on the fact that I traded and I'm back to break even, because that wasn't the goal. The goal was to wait for my setup and take it if it presented itself, not hesitate, and just execute your plan to the best of your ability. That's the moral of the story. So I appreciate you guys for watching. Today has been insane for me. I didn't feel like quitting, but I definitely felt like wow, what a dumbass. And to end the day near break even with only 2 trades, this is a moment that I need to internalize. And if this moment could help you too, you know, watch this video back again and listen to the words again. So thank you guys for watching. Tomorrow, I don't know, I'll probably be back at it. I'd be lying if I say I'll take the day off, but I'm gonna try to internalize the words that I've said today and wait for my shit. So if you guys made it this far, I appreciate you. If you want to try Apex Trader Funding, link down below for 50% off. Until next time, see ya.